Hey there folks, Rock Online here again, going for another any percent glitchless speed run of the Warming from Home demo. Just gonna do a normal run through this time. I think the last time I did this did a sleep early approach. I don't want to just keep doing those as frequently as I can back and forth to sort of side by side or parallel test them. So for anybody again who's picking this up for the first time, the goal of this speedrun is to buy the L-shaped desk for $1,000, and we'll do that by accomplishing some spreadsheets, getting through some spreadsheets, get rewarded a little bit of cash every time you finish a spreadsheet. So go ahead and kick it off, and then the time for the run starts when we take control. Oh, the wormy's going to wake up. Shake off those worm dreams. Feel a little better, and all right, we're in control. Okay. So like any good work day, gotta log in first. Password is taped to his monitor. Or 123. Then hit enter. Boss is gonna give us a call. We're gonna pick it up. 2 hops. Grab the phone. Wow, went all the way around it. Managed to not grab it. Yeah, wow, that is way further than I intended to get that away from the cradle. Which is fine. It will sort of teleport back into place once we have a certain point of the text. I think once he starts talking about the new opportunity, click back into place. All right. We are going to go over here, grab the mouse. We need to quickly earn, oops, I mentioned not grab that, $10 to buy the reading nook. So the first sheet is always a go to this place and enter this number. Type entry. And it will always give more than $10. We're just gonna do 553. Jump away over to the mouse. Grab it. Navigate our way over to the shop. Click. Oop, not click. Hopefully still be good. Alright. Never tell when you move the mouse. Sometimes it works or not. Alright, there we go. Reading nook's good. And then we're gonna jump over all this over to the reading nook. Oop. Alright, we need to get 5 total. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, good. Kind of just throw yourself up there and run behind it and hope you hit 1. Meant to stop at 175. That's okay. Need to get a total of 5. So 175, 175, 5 is fine. I have to 175 and 275. So we only need 125 for this last one. So we just need to get this first one, and we'll grab this one and run right into the wall. Boom. Okay. Look through this prompt for the really complex tree. We're gonna just grab the spreadsheet wizard. Spreadsheet wizard gives us more complicated spreadsheets for larger rewards. Makes this go a little bit quicker. Okay, so we're basically keyed in now, and all we're gonna do is finish the spreadsheet. Enter 851 into this cell. Once we hit $1,000, we leave this, go to the shop, and buy the L-shaped desk. We're going to cell C2. And entering in the sum of B6, which is 19, and E4, which is 1. That is 20. Okay. We like those complicated ones. Complicated, we have to do them a little bit more math. Get a little bit more reward. Alright, so Mark is always the intern that gets fired. You can copy and paste that. I've done it before. I think it's faster. Type Mark while you're out there, then come back. But this is another one. There are a couple of these that are always the same. This one's going to be one that's always the same. 70,000 is the number you're adding. 40,000 each previous number. Each quarter. Q2, Q3, Q4. The Sudoku is another one that's always the same. It's kind of nice to knock all these out at once. Always 2. One more we have to enter our height. Yeah, or length in this instance. It's 3. Alright, that was the run of all the ones that are always identical every time. 4 in a row. Get them out of the way. All right, in cell C6, we're doing A3, which is 9, minus A4, which is 6. 9 minus 6 is actually 3. For some reason, I wanted to type -3 there. I don't know why. Bold A4. All right, so this is where we need to use the D6. Because in order to bold, you have to hold down control. So D6 is going to come in, hold down control for us, and we're going to scroll over and hit B. All right, now if we have to type anything, which we do, we have to take this off of the control, but you don't want to take it off the keyboard. It gets a little bit tough to get that thing up off the desktop E1 times D2 is 4 times 8, which is 32. Okay. And we're just powering through trying to get to $1,000. Copy A6. And A6. We need to move the D6 onto the control because we have to press Control C. It's really good movement on that D6. Fantastic. Control C means we've now copied it. You can, oop, if I hadn't messed that up, oh, and jump too far. All right, going over to D6 and you hit Control V, paste. All right, jump to get back after those. Italicize B5, that's great. It means we don't have to move the D6. Anytime you don't have to navigate around moving the die is good. It's time wasted when you have to deal with it. Going over to D2. A4 is 6 minus E3, which is 64, so it's negative 58, I think. Find out. Yep, alright. Bold C6, and over to C. Don't. Move the mouse onto the control. And we're going to bold. Hopefully. Go. Bold B3. Excellent. Alright, that's really nice. I don't normally. Oh, wow. I think if I didn't. Oh, I'm in C3. Oh my gosh, that's unfortunate. Like, I think I slam dunked that. That was pretty cool. Unfortunate to have been in the wrong cell. Nice. Okay, these are really good though. If I stop messing around with my trying to jump and hit things from a distance, the fact that we don't have to control and move the D6 is really helpful. This is really good. Wow, this is a run. I think that's 4 in a row where we have not had to move the D6. All right, now I'm gonna move the D6. I think that ties my personal best that I've had is 4. Going up to D, we're in D6. We're going up to D3. Sum of D6, which is 3, and C1, which is 28. That's 31. Okay. Italicize D6. Ooh. Come on. Nice. Okay. Turn that. Okay. In B6, we're entering D1, which is 7 minus D5, which is 6. Okay. $700. In E1, wow, that is all the way across the sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and U to E1. A2 is 69 minus C3, which is 2. That's 9. 67. Okay. 755. All right, we are just going into cell E3 and entering 2121. Don't get as much money for those, unfortunately, but they're quick, usually. In F3, 925. Like the game knows we made too much money too quickly, and it's trying to slow us down with ones that give a little bit less cash. They're quicker, though, which is nice. A1 is 19, and D5 is 2, so we're doing 17. Okay. Italicize B6. Be good, yeah. Okay. Italicize B2. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're at $900. Bold B6. Come on, there we go. And bold E4. D6 or D6. Come on. Up. Over. Bold it. Ah, so close to the slam dunk there. Alright, we only need $11. In C2. Enter F2. In C2, no, we're right. F2 is 7 minus C1 is 3. Wow. All right, we got $1,000 and we're sub 9 right now. That is nuts. All right, now we just have to not completely ruin ourselves by the fact that the mouse is in the weirdest spot I've ever experienced. There we go. I think I turned that thing all the way around. Oh no. So much time lost. That's okay. Time stops when we buy the L-shaped desk. And that, new best. Oh gosh, wow, that was a fantastic run. There was a lot of the RNG broke our way on this one with the not having to move the D6 off control buttons too often. I definitely lost some time there at the end. Whenever you do this, at some point there's a reset mouse button on the 10 key, the numbers on the right hand side of the keyboard. Just kind of want to just tap that to reset the mouse at some point to put it back in a normal spot, but maybe 5 seconds there are lost in manipulating the mouse. But we take a 921. That is incredible. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you next time.